A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. It's a late season, top 25 matchup here. Two teams that have earned the right to be ranked will test each other, and there's big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Syracuse Orange. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Syracuse will kick it off to get us underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Hokies offense will be the first up today. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Pulls it in. It's Hill. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. Third down, out of the shotgun. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Enough for the first, but still going. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On first down, it's play action. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Escapes the pocket. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a fourth down decision coming up. And the Hokies will have to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Syracuse's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking tackles. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Here's the second down play. They're going to run it. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quick throw caught on the left side. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They're going to run it here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And with that miss, the score remains the same. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quick throw testing the middle. Catch is made. Room to run here. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hokies. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. The Hokies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on second down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Hokies will send their punt team on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nice catch made along the sideline. He does just get the foot down. Important second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Looks like Syracuse will have the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Now they're running on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's got it for a big gain. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And they heave it deep downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Orangeman. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity this offensive line was on display, that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They pick up the first on the ground. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught on the outside. It's Hill. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. 2nd down play coming up.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense in hurry-up mode. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Hokies will send the punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is brought down. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And now the handoff. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try the left side with a toss. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Launching downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even at a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's going to take off here. Gets some space around the 30. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, to keep this drive moving.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Right down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The offense really clicking here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff to the single back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Here comes some more big bodies after the defense. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now a crucial 3rd down and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Orangeman. That puts them on top in the second half. And they'll set up with PAT. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. And the Hokies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They can't stop him. Touchdown, Hokies. No chance to catch him.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT puts him up 3. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. First down, looking to throw the football. They'll take a deep shot. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Syracuse. Still no answer for this offense. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? QB decides to keep it here. That's a strong stiff arm. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Hunt over the middle. It's Hill. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Hokies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. The Hokies come to the line to run the hurry up. And they'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Let's take a deep shot here. He makes the grab. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display for a whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call.
Hold it. Open.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the back. Finds room at the 30. And bulldozing his way through. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. Looks like Syracuse will have the first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. Press coverage now from the secondary. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught on the outside. It's Hill.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He goes out quickly, but comes up with a nice interception. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Receiver in motion now. They'll hand it off. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down and distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
That completion makes it 2nd down. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Syracuse has moved into the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? 2nd down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking right, this one caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. Tackle made after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Hold it.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Here's that defense shifting again. Syracuse will likely just try to run out the clock. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. You got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over.